welcome to Dwayne's Guitar Lessons. I'm your instructor, Dwayne Jenkins, and in this video we're going to look at another Iron Maiden song. I Run to the Hills, and I want to show you a couple things to look for that will really help you with your playing and learning other songs as well. Okay, so the first thing about this song I really like that people have been asking me a lot about is like the solos and stuff. And one of the main things for doing the solos is learn that minor pentatonic scale, okay? In this particular song, they played in E right here, okay? And the scale is real simple, it just goes like this. Go back. So it'd be like 15, 12, 15, 12, 14, 12, 14, 12, 14, 12, 15, 12, okay? And don't worry so much about the, the fret numbers, just worry more about the pattern because everybody plays, you can play it all over the neck, okay? But in this particular instance, we're playing right here in E. So going back would be 15, 12, 15, 12, 14, 12, 14, 12, 14, 12, 15, 12, okay? And so watch for that during the solo, okay? And I'll cue you on that, all right? Now, once again, we're doing the galloping. So if you don't know about that, go ahead and check out my other video on the Trooper. I talk about that galloping. On this particular song, one thing that I like is a couple things that they're doing. That's really, once again, that's real common in playing a lot of rock songs. Is they're playing the power chords, but they're also doing this thing that's real common where they stretch the first finger out like this. Okay, and if you notice, you get this like kind of a diminished sound. You get the kind of a darker sound when you do that. So let's listen to that for a second. That's how that just kind of darkens up the sound, as opposed to if we went like this. See, that sounds kind of bright, but if we do just move this finger and keep this one where it's at, it gives it kind of a little bit more of a darker tone. That's a pretty common thing in a lot of songs, and later on I'll show you some more examples of that in songs. Alright, so that's two things to look for. And then another thing that's interesting about this song is a lot of it's played in power chords, but during the one part, the chorus, they use an actual G like this, okay? Instead of a power chord G. Listen to the difference, okay? This gives you more of a brighter sound. It gives you more of a darker sound, okay? And so I think for that particular chorus, by using that natural G, it just gives you more of a brighter tone, okay? So those are the things that we're going to kind of watch for in this song. That G, okay? The power chord extension to give up that kind of a diminished sound, and then the pentatonic scale. Oh, and one more thing I wanted to tell you too was the trills. This is another real common thing in playing lead guitar is these trills. Tony Iommi of Black Sabbath does a lot of this, and when we get to the Black Sabbath songs, I'll show you a little bit more about that. Okay, so a trill is just a repeated hammer-on pull-off, okay? So you're going, but you're just picking the first note. Okay, so they're doing that in the solo, and I'll show you that when that gets to that point. Okay, and they do go into a couple other notes, but for the most part, the solo is right there in that minor pentatonic. So kind of watch for that, and I'll cue you when that comes into the song, okay? So those three things, the minor pentatonic, power chord extension, and that G chord, okay? And listen for how that, affects in the song, okay? So here we go. Let's give this a try, and we'll see how it sounds. Here we go. And then there's two opening guitar parts. We're just going to play the simple one. And they also kind of bar a little bit, too, as well. I want to show you that. Go for a minute. So that's Iron Maiden's Run to the Hills. And another thing I was going to mention to you real quick, I've forgotten the beginning, was on that one part, I guess after the solo, kind of interlude or bridge, whatever you call it, they're doing more bar chords, you know. But they're just barring the strings like this, okay? Instead of using your power chord, because if you use the power chord, it would sound different, sound like this. See how that sounds different than if you do this with the bar? Same thing with the intro. So it's using a little bit of both, you know, the power chord and the kind of a bar chord. Oops. Let's try that again. So practice those techniques and put that into your playing, and I guarantee that'll really help you out. So once again, thank you so much for watching. Subscribe to the channel. Check out my website at dwaynesguitarlessons.com. There's a lot of cool information on there. You can sign up for my newsletter, my guitar club, and I also have a video training course on there. It's free. You just sign up for it, and it'll teach you all these techniques. It teaches you the power chords, the open chords, and how to get started rocking just like this. All right, so thanks once again. Take care, and until our next lesson, we'll see you then.